Yes.
What kind of a test is Providence with that team?
Well, they beat LaSalle, who's a pretty good basketball team. They beat Vandy, who is a good basketball team from what I saw. And Vandy had them down 16, and they came back and won. They beat Boston College. They lost to Maryland. The only game they've lost is Maryland, and it was like a 4-point game. So they had a chance to win that. They run good stuff. They play hard. It's the next step up for us. So, and it appears as though every game has been like the stepping stone if you take out Michigan State.
So what do you need, what are you looking for to take that next step if the schedule goes up and down?
We're just continuing to I'm adding different things to practice to get them to stay in a stance longer, to move their feet more, to make us more aggressive. We showed signs last game. I like that our guards got up, moved their feet, and you don't have to body them or just move up there and move your feet and hands a little bit, get closer to them and bother the ball. We did that. We stopped less. We still stop 30% of the time. Just stop playing. Just like, why did you do that? I don't know. We're not a great execution team, but we're good enough to win. And we should be a better team shooting-wise than we are, even though we're a good free throw shooting team, which usually belies that you're a pretty good shooting team, but right now it's not carrying over. I think part of the reason is we're probably, for me, shooting too many threes. I mean, the most a guy should shoot is 4 or 5 threes. That's the most. And that's like you were on fire. The rest of the time, you drive the ball. That's how we play. And everybody will say, well, how are you getting to the line so much? Are you watching the games? The last game was the most fouls we've had. I mean, we've always played the same way. Try to get in at half with 6 fouls. For all you basketball bennies, why? Why only 6? They're not in the bonus. So you only want 6. You don't want 7 or 8. You want 6. And then at the end of the game, you only want 6 fouls. So they're not in the bonus. So they can't beat you shooting free throws. I've always coached that way. Hey, just keep fouling. We got enough people. Get up there and body check, hand check. That's okay. I mean, people, you can win however you've done this. But the problem is the rules have changed now. So you can't really play that way unless the officials don't call them. But we're driving the ball and posting the ball, and we're big. We should be shooting 40 to 50 fouls a game. We really should. And there'll be games coming up we may shoot 60 if they keep calling them all. Well, then shoot 60.
Is there anything consistently not happening that's leading to the slow starts?
I just think they're so young. I mean, we're out there with 5 freshmen. I told the staff today, and I can't get caught up in winning and losing right now. And I am. I want to win every game. But what it's causing me to do is try to make these guys better than they are at this stage. Just coach the games, watch the tape, and let's get better. Of all the teams in the country, we have the most upside. So deal with that. And if you didn't want to deal with it, either convince kids to stay or recruit bad players. They'll all stay. You don't have to deal with this. But the reality of it is, we are what we are. A bunch of freshmen I'm trying to figure them out. They're trying to figure each other out. We're still not locked into how we're going to play. The problem is I go watch tape, and then I get 17 more thoughts in my mind that I want to give to them, and they don't have the 7 thoughts that I've taught them right now. So I almost, like, that brings anxiety. Like, I got more I want to give you, but you don't have this yet, and we can't. So biggest thing for us, forget basketball. Effort, staying in a stance, talking more, being more aggressive, fighting through screens. Don't stop. How about this one? Sprint the floor on offense. Like, we rebounded, sprint. We're a great rebounding team, right? So run! Sprint! I mean, everybody who doesn't get it, sprint. If you're the point guard, don't jog it up. Sprint it up. And if you don't want to sprint it, just throw it immediately to a wing, and then you jog. The rest of us will score. You'll end up with 2 points. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But we got to go because of how we play. Those are the basic things. Give up the ball earlier than you think you should. Right now, we're holding it to the last minute. And I told him, when I played, I knew all the tricks. I'd throw a slow bouncer to the guy that was open. Why would I throw a slow bouncer, Jerry?
A slow bouncer
Slow bounce pass to a guy that's wide open. Why would I throw that?
instead of a fast bouncer?
Right.
Gee, I have no idea.
He'd be guarded, he had to throw it back to me so I could shoot it. I'd always give it up early. Why would I give it up early? I'm here. And I shoot that one. I got all those tricks. I mean, so I know them when you're using them. I played that way. Late in the game, they're fouling. Do you pass it or ball fake it? You're up 8. There's 28 seconds to go. They're fouling. Do you pass it or ball fake? I ball fake. You're not, foul me! Foul! Okay, and then I'd go shoot free throws. I knew all those tricks because it's how I played. Couldn't guard anybody, so I had to score. Knew my guy was going to get 18. I better get 22.
Is that selfish, Cal?
I was a selfish player. So I know what selfish looks like.
This is a do as I say, not as I did.
Exactly. They never saw me play. That's the greatest thing about being old.
You didn't show them your tape?
No. The shorts were too tight back then.
Did you not go to church this morning?
I did go to Mass. I did go late, though. And I apologize to Father for it. I said the alarm didn't go off or something happened, but I was a little late this morning. I'm confessing my sins, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're going up so early, are you going to take them in to do anything in your...
Yeah, we want to, and I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but one of the things we're doing, because of they're changing rules so we're able to do things. We've done a lot of stuff people don't know. I mean, we bring in NBA security to talk to them about all the pitfalls that they'll get early, but most kids, if you end up having a professional career, what you got to watch, including getting stopped in a car because you're either speeding or nothing, or they're just checking on you, how to deal with it. We also brought in a sports psychologist to meet with each one of them. We're doing stuff, talking to them and training them in different ways, giving them books. We're bringing in financial people to talk to them. And on this trip and other trips, I want to take trips for the sole reason of teaching. Whether we go to the stock exchange and do stuff, if we'd have left today, we would have done that. If we'd have left earlier today or last night, and we didn't. So, but we may go to a theater. We may go down to, down to the district down, and we're not sure what we're going to do yet. But we'll do something. We'll be there early.
Are these guys getting more and more aware, do you think, how the other team is really, this could make their season if they could knock off?
I don't know, and that's why I keep coming back to, we probably need to lose a few games and see where they come, because these guys have a will to win and they don't want to lose. So then start better. How about that simple thing? Then start better. And part of it may be how we start, in that how we're playing to start the game, which is on me, which is let's do something a little different. But these guys, it's not just a start, it's an effort, and it's stopping or breaking off, doing what you're choosing to do. My thing the last game was do your job. We've been very clear with each player what their job is. Do your job. If you can't do your job, you shouldn't be in there. Let somebody else go in. And it's been clear, so each player knows exactly what he's to do to help our team win. Whose is that? Tighten her up. Anything else so I can get to practice? I hope you guys, yeah.
Any hope that Willie starting will fix any of that?
No, it's not. It has nothing. Marcus, the kid goes in. If you look at his per minute rebounds, per minute points, per minute, he may lead the nation. So it had nothing to do with him. It's that Willie's playing so well. Now, if Alex or one of the other guys or Dominic stepped up, then they'd be starting. but they're not playing as well as the guys in front of them right now. And at the end of the day, it's still a rotation. And, you know, I wanted to get Derek in last game. That was my plan, to try to put him in as a 4 because he can really shoot it. And I haven't played him as much, but we need to figure out some of that stuff too. Thanks, guys. Hope you had a good holiday.